Today is Tuesday, the 8th day of November 2023. I am George Wenner and I am here in St. John's, Antigua at the junction of Market and Tanner Street. There you see 3 cruise passenger ships berthed in the St. John's Harbour. Today, tourist day today. We're in the start of the tourist season. And why we're here is this street, this gutter. Those of you who are familiar with Antigua, you know Tanner Street. There we see some of the tourists. They're walking through town, Tanner Street and Tanner Street gutter. And let's take a walk up Tanner Street. Some of the tourists, they're walking in town. And let us see what it is that they're greeted with. So this is the Tanner Street gutter. Unkept, unclean. This is the condition of the Tanner Street gutter. An iconic road in Antigua and Barbuda. The gutter runs in the middle, and this is the Tanner Street gutter. Interestingly, this is the constituency of the newly knighted Sir Steadroy Cutie Benjamin. This is his constituency, the constituency of St. John's City South. This basically takes up primarily the heart of St. John's City. And let's take a walk Tanner Street. Let's see what obtains on Tanner Street here in Antigua. Busy traffic and they allow us across, and so this is the flow on the Tanner Street gutter. This is what obtains. Stay with me, people. Filthy, unkept. You know, we saw the tourists walking Tanner Street earlier, or Market Street earlier, the junction. And so we are examining what obtains. So this is Tanner Street. Okay, I don't know if you can see. I don't want to. Those are fish. I'm sure you can see the fish in the gutter. This, you see all those fish? The fishes, the school of fish, that's in the gutter here in Tanner Street, right? So this is what obtains. Tanner Street. This is the constituency of the newly knighted Sir Steadroy Benjamin. Unkept, fallen into a state of disrepair. And this how it is. This is what obtains in Antigua and Barbuda. All these boulders in the waterway, not clean, filthy. And the road, the gutter, this section has deteriorated even worse. It's worse here at this section, and this has been allowed to undermine and erode over time. So this is a pond now in the gutter at this section. As you can see, the roadway, it's very difficult for motorists to negotiate this section of the roadway, as you saw with the posts we made yesterday with the vehicle off. And there's some more fish in this pond here in the gutter. All right. So they're feeling the vibration and they're scampering. So these are, well, I don't know if you can see here. Let's see how good this camera is. We can pick them up. You're seeing them? Yes, you're seeing them. You're seeing them. The school right there, right? And this section is fairly deep. And this is what obtains at the Tanner Street gutter. But as we go further up at the section of Tanner and Temple, it gets even worse. It gets even worse here, because this section of the shoulder of the bridge, and as you can see, this bridge is a fairly old bridge from the city. It's a bricks structure, very old, as yes I. And this, for those of you who don't know, this house is the old house for Vere Cornwall Bird, Senior, father of the nation. Mrs. Birdhouse. Got you. Mrs. Birdhouse. But the point is, this section here, the bridge has collapsed. This has collapsed for over a year now. This section of the shoulder collapsed for over a year. And it has been left just like this, in this state of disrepair. And nothing. And so we can see the stoneworks, which is a facade around the original work, and nothing from Steadroy Benjamin. Nothing.